Hello there, Aries, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone. Some of you would already know. And today I'm going to do a bit of a reading for you just to find out what is going on in your world. I have not done weekly readings for a while, been a bit time poor, but I'm back and I'm going to be doing readings for you as often as I can, whenever I can, because I have been missing it. So welcome to anybody who is new to the channel, and welcome back to anybody who's been here before. So Aries, what is going on with you? I've titled these readings What's Going On because anything can pop out of these, very similar to the weekly readings. So there is not going to be any specific focus. It's just whatever comes up we'll just roll with the messages. So what does Aries need to know, please? Universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, what does Aries need to know? And what is going on with Aries? Keeping in mind, please, Aries, that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please take what does, leave what doesn't. You can also have a look at your moon, Venus, rising, or other placements to get those extra messages for yourself. Let's see what's going on with you, Aries. What does Aries need to know? What is going on in Aries' life at the moment? Just heard big changes, Aries. So something is going to be changing for you, or you've recently possibly started something new. It could be about finishing up with something as well, to put more focus into something new. But there's definitely some big changes around you at the moment, which is probably a good thing, Aries, because I feel like a lot of you was starting to feel a bit stagnant, or that something needed to change or to be done differently. So that's probably a positive thing for you. This one fell out. I need to take it. You've got the Eight of Earth. So this could be something around work, Aries. Perhaps you've started a new job. Perhaps something is changing for you in your work environment. This could also be in regards to some of you beginning some sort of study or further education. But I do feel whatever this is, I do feel that it's related to putting in a lot of work, putting in a lot of effort, having to really focus. For some of you, I'm hearing that you might be having to prove yourself as well, which is very interesting. So definitely it could be around something new with work where you're having to prove yourself. So we've got the Eight of Air and the Empress as well, Aries. Now, it could be that you've gone into this new thing, or, you know, you're working really hard, you're focusing really hard, you're trying to get ahead, perhaps trying to prove yourself. But I do feel with this Eight of Air that there's possibly a lack of confidence going on at the moment. Maybe you feel like you're not cut out for the task. Maybe you feel like you don't have the necessary skills to be able to produce the work, or to be able to, like where I was saying, having to prove yourself. Maybe you feel as though, you know, you'll get in there and you'll do what needs to be done, but you might feel like you're not going to be good enough, or they're going to say, you know what, no, we can't use you anymore because you don't have what it takes. Now, I don't feel like that's going to be the case, Aries, because you do have the Empress here. So I think you're failing to see that you're actually doing quite well. Like, you might feel like you're not getting the job right, or you might feel like there's no room for expansion for you here. Perhaps if you've started a new job and you want to do really well at that, but you're feeling like, you know, this is too hard, or I can't do this. You're finding it really hard to see the positive aspects at the moment. You're being reminded here that actually, you know what, you're the Empress. You are amazing. And to just keep pushing forward, because, you know, the Empress is about new things. It is also about manifesting. It's also divine feminine energy. So there is a lot of abundance in when we see the Empress. I feel as though you're communicating quite well as well with the Empress there. That's an indication that you are expressing yourself. You're being quite open. I think you're trying to let people see the real you, Aries, as well. But I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into whatever it is that you're doing. For a lot of you, this is about work. As I said, it could be about education as well, but for most of you, it's about Earth. For others of you, this is a love situation where you're feeling like you're not getting ahead in terms of a connection that you're involved in with somebody at the moment. You feel like there's not a lot happening, or you feel like there's it's going to take a lot of work for you to be able to progress the connection forward. Again, you might be feeling like you're not sure if this is what you want. You're not sure if you're with the right person. And again, you know, just really struggling to see the positives in the connection at the moment. But I do feel with that Empress card there that's letting you know that, hey, it's actually going somewhere. It's possibly just not going as fast as you want it to be going. Maybe it needs to be slowed down a little bit. But as I was saying, for most of you, this is in regards to something with work. Let's get some more. Let's find out what you might actually be doing. Some of you are working towards a promotion. And again, feeling as though you're not going to get it, or feeling as though you don't have what it takes, or that you're going to get told no, get denied the promotion, because they might say something like, oh, you know, you don't have enough experience, or you don't have enough skill, or it could just come back to that lack of confidence for you. The Eight of Air is just often about self-doubt and that lack of confidence, and it could just come back to that because you're not feeling confident. That's coming through in your work. So I think the trick here, Aries, is to try to show a bit more confidence in your work, even if you've got to fake it. Just try to show a bit more confidence in your work, and I think you'll get a really positive outcome. Now, you do need to make a choice about what it is that you're going to be doing. It could be that you've got a couple of different options in regards to your this work that you're doing. So with the Lovers there, you need to be making a choice about what it is that you're going to do, perhaps what path you're going to take. Perhaps you've got 2 job offers coming in, or if it is about the promotion, are you going to take it, or are you going to stay doing what it is that you're doing? With that High Priestess there, I do think that the answers will make themselves known to you. Use your intuition when it comes to making this decision. Use your intuition. For some of you, it's about, are you going to leave the job that you're currently in to go and do something else? Now, are you leaving or are you staying? Are you leaving or are you staying? Because you're feeling like the role that you're in at the moment, there's no space for you to be able to progress. Perhaps there's no opportunity for you to climb the ladder or to expand into something else, and that's what you want. You want opportunity to just keep doing better and to be the best. but you feel as though the current role that you're in doesn't offer that. So you're thinking about if you should move on. You know, some of you are asking for signs and symbols from the universe and from your guides, like tell me what to do, tell me if I'm on the right path. I do feel as though the answers are going to come to you with that Empress there. Go at the High Priestess, sorry. Do what feels right, Aries. Do what feels right. You know, if something's feeling a bit questionable, or if you're faced with two situations and you already know that in one of those situations or opportunities you're not going to do as well as the other one, well, then why would you take that? I mean, okay, perhaps it offers more money, or perhaps it, you know, offers more reward or recognition or something like that. But if you know that it's not going to offer as much, or that you're not going to be able to shine quite as much, or if it just doesn't feel right, like if you're going to have to be doing something that doesn't sit well with you, or you know that you'll be asked to do something that you really don't enjoy doing, then don't do that one, because you've got the Queen of Air here as well. Which, by the way, indicates that you're quite skilled. The Queen of Air, she knows what she's doing. She has the experience. She earns the respect. In fact, the Queen of Air demands respect. So keep that in mind when you're going into this new thing. If you feel like you're not going to be respected, then don't do it. Because if you're feeling it, then that's probably the way that it's going to turn out. So if something's not sitting right, if it doesn't feel right, you've got these two choices, and one of them, it feels either dark in the energy, or you know that you're going to clash, perhaps with somebody that you'll be working with, like whatever isn't fit. If there's things that are not feeling right, then don't do it. Because it's very important that it's whatever it is that you're moving into or thinking about moving into, it's very important that it feels good. It's very important that you go into this with positivity, because remember I was talking about confidence. If something's not feeling good, well, that's going to beat down your confidence in some way. You won't be shining quite as much because you don't feel like you can, or you know, if it's feeling somewhat negative, that's going to come through in your mood and in your emotions and in your train of thought. You probably won't be thinking clearly, or you won't be able to be as creative, because negative energy causes a blockage. So wherever it feels dark, wherever it feels negative, don't choose that thing, because that is not for you. So really take that into account when you're trying to make this decision, Aries. I've got a whole heap of cards here that have fallen out. So we'll see what is going on. Okay, so you are going to be successful. You've got the King of Earth here. So that, again, there's an indication that you're going to need to make a choice. And I feel like for most of you, it is about a work-related situation. Just excuse me while I move things up so you can see them. For most of you, this is about a work-related situation. Yes, it can be about a love situation, where perhaps you just need to work out, do you stay or do you leave? Is the person that you're dealing with respecting you enough? Are they paying you enough attention? Are they being honest with you? Like, I feel like these are the questions that would come along with this particular relationship. Are you losing some of your power or control by dealing with this person? This is something that really needs to be thought through. And most of it is coming back to that respect. You know, is this person treating you in the way that you deserve to be treated as the Empress? Are they treating you as though you're amazing? Are they making you a priority? Are they making you feel as though they really need you to be a part of their life? Because if they're not doing all of those things, and if they're in fact doing the opposite, then it's probably not a good idea to hang around for that. Or you need to communicate that you need something more, or you needed to be treated differently, or they need to respect you more. You need to communicate that. And then see if you can work on the connection and see if it can go in a bit of a different path. But you will need to communicate that. You can't just sit back, Aries, and expect that the other person knows exactly what it is that you need. Like, yeah, they may be aware that they're not treating you in the right way, or that they could give you more attention, or that you deserve more than what they're offering. They probably know all of that, but you need to communicate it. You need to tell them, hey, this is what I need from you, or this is what you're not doing. This is the requirement. Treat me better. Speak to me better. I feel like most of you are very aware at the moment that you're not receiving all of that from this other person, and that it's probably time for you to move on from the connection. Now, it's very possible that there is another person waiting in the wings, that perhaps some of you are not aware of this other person, some of you are. But I do feel that there is another person waiting in the wings, Aries. So if you choose to leave the negative connection or relationship, then I feel like it's going to open the doorway for you to move into the more positive relationship or connection. So in speaking about all of that, there is going to be some kind of a successful outcome for you here with the King of Earth. That's an indication that you will be sitting in that sort of boss energy. So, you know, if this is about promotion, Aries, then definitely I do see here that you will probably receive that promotion, because the King of Earth is very much like the King of Pentacles, and that is very much the boss. Also, Aries Taurus energy, and this is your outcome at the bottom here. Also, Aries Taurus energy, that, you know, you're putting in the hard work, you're making the right decisions and choices for yourself, and it leads you to number one, being in control of your situation, but number two, also seeing some success, also seeing a really good positive outcome, feeling good about yourself, and bringing in those rewards for the hard work that you've been doing. Absolutely beautiful. In the middle there, you've got the Seven of Air. So I feel like just be really aware of what's going on around you. Also, being really careful in that decision-making process that you don't choose the wrong thing just because you feel like you're not going to be able to do it. So, you know, looking at the really good thing, you're like, this is brilliant. I really want to do that. I really want that to happen for me. I want that to be part of my life. This can also be in regards to relationships. And then you go, but I'm not good enough. And because the Seven of Air, often for me when I'm doing a reading, is the card of self-sabotage, is the card of things that are hidden and that you don't see and that you're not aware of. So it's a real possibility, Aries, that you're going to tell yourself that you're not good enough, you don't have the skills, or you don't have what that person's looking for. And you decide, oh, no, I can't do that because blah, 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 all the negative things about yourself that you believe to be true. So you sabotage the whole thing, and you don't go for it, and then you don't become this King of Earth. You don't see that success because you're blocking yourself from being able to be successful. So please just be really careful about how you are seeing yourself, and how you're also your expectations of yourself. I do feel as though your expectations are quite high. So please just go easy on yourself. Tell yourself, I can, I will, I do, I'm doing it, you know. I'm good enough. Keep reminding yourself of that and go for the best opportunities for you. If it's being presented, if it's being offered, it's there for a reason, Aries. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go and get it. Go and do it, and you will see that success. The last card here, you've got the dreamer. Yes, it is about stepping into something new. It is about having that faith in yourself, Aries. Having that faith that you will be respected. Having that faith that you will do good. Having that faith that you will be rewarded or recognized for the work that you're putting in, whether that be in an actual career or whether that be in a relationship. Have the faith. So if you're, you know, thinking about moving away from somebody, as I was saying, and there might be somebody else waiting there who is just going to adore you and shower you in love. Why would you say no to that? Why would you talk yourself out of that when it's the exact thing that you want? Don't talk yourself out of that. Have that faith that this person is here waiting and being presented to me because that's what I deserve. That's the treatment that I deserve, right? Don't do this. Don't self-sabotage. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't tell yourself that you don't deserve the good things. And then you will have the good things if you have that faith that the new things that you're stepping into are the things that are meant for you and the things that you are good enough to achieve and to have. So that's really important message there for you, Aries. Do I need to clarify anything and get a little bit more information for you? Clarify the Eight of Earth, please. Let's just double check. So definitely you might be thinking about moving away from something in regards to work or a relationship. You've got the Eight of Cups there. So, you know, you're really deep in thought. You've got some options, as I was saying. Got some options. Not all of them are amazing, though. When you see the Seven of Cups, it's a little bit like all that glitters is not gold. So what might look really good isn't always necessarily the good thing. So it comes back to what I was saying about how does it feel. Clarify the Empress, please. Okay, so definitely something's transforming here for you. Clarify the Empress, please. Something's transforming here for you. You've got the Death card. Now, that could be, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, or you might have Scorpio in your chart. But with that, you've got both the Seven of Cups and Death coming up there. So that is an indication that you might be dealing with a Scorpio. And that might be you know, you could be thinking about walking away from that Scorpio into something new, which will be your actual dream come true. You might be walking away from a Scorpio straight into another Scorpio. Or you could even be walking away from a Pisces or Scorpio, walking towards a Scorpio or an Aquarius with the star there. You've got both the Death and the Star. But I can tell you that whatever it is that you're stepping into, whether it be about work, whether it be people, it's going to be amazing. You've got the Empress clarified by Death and the Star. So it's going to be a huge, big change in your life, which is what I was saying right at the start before I started your reading. As I was shuffling, I could feel in the energy that there was going to be a big change taking place for you. So whatever this big change is, this decision that you need to make, clarify the Lovers, please, this decision that you need to make, it is going to be an actual dream come true for you, provided you make the right decision and take the thing that feels better, not the thing that you know, that you stick to because you think you're not good enough for the other thing, right? You've got the Five of Swords clarifying the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is indicating the choice that you need to make. So there is ego at play here, 100%. Definitely overthinking things. You've got the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands as well. So definitely some decision making that needs to take place about a change. Now, the overthinking is incredible, Aries. You really can't work this out. You're really struggling to work this out and make this decision. It's causing a lot of conflict and chaos within your mind, within your life. There may be some outside influence that is having you feel as though you're not suited to the new choice or new opportunity. But I feel like there may be a little bit of jealousy or envy there. So whoever it is that is saying that you don't deserve or you can't have that dream or that wish fulfillment or that thing that you've been manifesting, ignore what they're saying. Whatever they're saying is none of your business. You know what feels right for you, Aries. Go and do the thing. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Go and do the thing. Make that decision for yourself. Don't rely on what somebody else is telling you to do because they're not you. They're not you. You know what's right for you. You know what your dreams are. You know what your goals are. You know what it is that you the path that you want to take in your life. So don't worry about what other people are saying. You can expect some news or a message there, Aries. You've got both the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Empress. And I do feel as though there's going to be some kind of the communication that comes in. And I feel like it's very good communication. I feel like this is about the new opportunity, something that's going to provide you with some kind of stability. You've got the Page of Pentacles there as well. So I do feel that this is an offer that's coming in for you. You're going to hear news about that. As I was saying, if this is about wanting to be promoted, I feel like, again, there's that offer. The stability that's coming in for you there. So definitely you need to be making this choice. I feel as though you are going to make the right choice. It's going to really have you feeling good about yourself, provided you do not self-sabotage. I just want to clarify the Seven of Air, which is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So again, 100%, even though you might be feeling a little bit frightened about stepping into this new thing, Aries, because the Page of Swords can indicate that there's you're a bit in two minds. You're not sure if you're doing the right thing. There's not a lot of faith when you see the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is you know, when you put it with that Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords is talking themselves out of the new thing. So the thing that you feel passionate about, the thing that you really, really, really want in this Ace of Wands, the thing that you desire the most and is on offer to you, you are talking yourself out of that. You're talking yourself out of that stability, that balance. So try not to do that to yourself, Aries, because you can have it. Should you talk yourself out of doing that, it's going to leave you in a position where you are really not feeling good about things. So try not to do that. Clarify the Dreamer, please. You know, and particularly if it is a person, if it's somebody that you really want to be with, or somebody that you've, you know, had your eye on for a long time, and now, you know, they reach out to you and they say, hey, let's get together, let's go on a date, or even, you know, let's do this, let's start this relationship, or let's start seeing each other, let's see where this can go, and you really, really, really want to be with that person, and you say no, and keep yourself kind of stuck with the person that is not treating you respectfully, or, you know, not seeing your worth, that's going to leave you really feeling down about things, like just knowing that you've missed that opportunity. You're not going to feel good about things. So, you know, I believe that if it's what you really want and it's better than what you already have, then go for it. The dreamer is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man. So again, go for it. Have that faith. Have that faith. Don't just sit around waiting for things to sort themselves out, Aries. You need to make the decision, and then once the decision is made, you need to go for it. Make it yours, because it is your dream come true. Don't sit around doing nothing. Go for that wish fulfillment. Go for what you want. Whether it be a person, whether it be a job, go for what you want. This is, if you've been waiting for a sign, Aries, this is it. Okay, I'm just going to get you some final advice before I close out your reading. Advice for Aries, please. What does Aries need to know? Advice for Aries, please. Oh, wow. Aries, you got new beginning. You also got new. Let's get you some more advice for Aries, please. So there is definitely change, transformation, opportunities, something new about to happen for you, Aries. That's what this whole reading has been about. Advice for Aries, please. Struggling to give me this advice. Aries, speak your truth. Also, that means be true to yourself. You've also got Blessed Union. So if this is about going into a new relationship, Aries, then definitely it's going to work out for you. You've also got Decision here. And I'll take the last one that fell out as well. You've also got You. So it's funny how You has fallen out under Speak Your Truth. So it's very important that you're putting yourself first, Aries. Take the new opportunities. Take whatever feels right. And even if this new beginning is about something like work or career related, it's going to work out good for you with that Blessed Union. It's going to feel good, provided you take the thing that feels more positive. Remember, don't ignore the thing that you feel you're not good enough for, even though it's being presented to you. Don't talk yourself out of it. Make the right decision for yourself. And again, you've got Speak Your Truth and You. So it's important that you're putting yourself first and doing the thing that feels right for you. You will be successful in that new thing that you choose. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a protection message for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will read the protection message from the book for you, Aries. Message for Aries, please. What does Aries need to hear? Okay, Aries, you have got new life. It's just, I mean, everything is about new. Everything is about new. So I'm just going to look it up in the book. It's number 39. Give me a second. 39, new life. What is the protection message for you? You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit that you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. So throw yourself into this, Aries. And remember, even if you don't have the experience, that does not mean that you can't do it, or it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. Experience comes with time and maturity, as the protection message just said. So give yourself a break, trust in yourself, and have faith that everything will work out for you. So Aries, thank you so much for watching your reading today. I appreciate every single person that hangs around to watch it all. If you did find the reading helpful, and I hope that you did, please like, share, or subscribe to my channel. That's super helpful to me as well. If you'd like a personal reading, you can do so by heading over to my website. The link is down below. I wish you all the best. Good luck with everything. Do the new thing, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now, Aries.